Okay, when you unbox the YESPER YJS20, you're going to first see a really nice carrying case. I've got two other quick start bricks like this, and as I remember, because I have opened this up before, this had one of the nicest carrying cases. It's molded. It's not just fabric and flexible. This is molded and it's somewhat stiff. So when you open it up, what you're presented with is a protective flap for the unit. Of course, on this side, you've got your cables, and we'll get those out in a minute. But just getting this far, I was very impressed. Okay, so when I took the unit out of the case, and you saw it before, it's behind that little net unit on the right-hand side of the case there. So here's the unit. I plugged it into a USB-C to USB-C quick charge power point here at my desk, and it's charging right now, and you can see the charge levels showing in the blue bars. Evidently, it's on 2 out of 4 bars of charge. This is the master power switch for the unit. What you're going to be looking at when you turn it this way, there is a little output port right here. That's actually for an adapter, and let me show you the adapter. This is an automotive 12-volt cigarette lighter adapter. This is the plug that goes into the unit, and then at the output you'll be able to power anything that would normally plug into an automotive 12-volt socket in the car. Okay, so when you take the unit and simply turn it over on this side, you can see where I'm charging. This, let me get my hand out of the way. That is well, I've got it connected to a quick charger, but that's your USB-C input for charging the unit. And then you've got 2 USB outputs. You've got the blue quick charge, you're familiar with that. And then over here you have a standard USB output for charging. And this light here, although I haven't turned it on yet, I'm quite sure it's a function of the power switch right here. Let me see. There, I was holding it down for an extended period. Hit it again, it's a safety strobe effect. Hit it again, probably SOS. And if I hold it down long enough, I'm guessing it's going to shut off. And of course, again, we're charging. So you've got a little built-in flashlight. The performance of this device is something I'm going to try out on one of my vehicles. It's time to hook up the power pack, and I want to just go through the proper procedure. And this is really, it's in the user manual, so you want to make sure you follow the user manual. Okay, we're ready to connect this to the car, and what I suggest you do, definitely, is read the instructions. The instructions will essentially tell you the order of connection, and you start by connecting the blue plug into the host unit, the pack. Make sure the cable indicator shows off. Then you connect red, positive, then black, and then follow the instructions on the cable indicator. So first, we're going to connect the blue plug into the block as we were instructed, and it can only go in one way. It can only go in one way. So now that we've done that, the instruction, and I'm holding everything away from the vehicle right now, I'm going to take the positive clamp right here, and I am going to connect the positive clamp down here to the vehicle. So now we're clamped on the positive. Here's the negative, and the instruction is to go negative, which I did, like so. Then you're told to follow the instructions on this block. So now that we've got everything connected per the book, now we're going to, if we wanted to boost the battery, I would now hit on the side of the clamp unit, I would hit the boost button, and the boost button, I'll do it. I just did it. The boost button is going to, in 30 seconds, it's going to give a charge sufficient at that time to the battery to where this thing should start very, very quickly. We know that we have a good battery, but we're still going to use the unit to effect a start. So I'm going to give it a couple more seconds. I'm going to go inside and I am going to start the car and then shut it off. Here we go. Now, I don't know about you, but I could hear just how quickly this thing started. I could tell that the voltage on the battery was higher. I'm going to try one more time. Well, for me, I'm saying that it started quicker. Okay, so we're presuming you've started your vehicle. The next step is to safely reverse the connections that you made. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect the negative. So the booster unit is no longer going to be connected. I'm taking the positive off, and I am pulling the plug from the power pack, and now the power pack is ready to be charged again. I'm thinking that we really didn't use it very much. I've still got 4 bars, so evidently this power block has still got enough charge to start another car, or maybe start this one again. Of course, this one didn't need help, but I wanted to show you the difference in startup speed. So as far as I'm concerned, I know the rated capacity, and I see that it's operating the way it should. I got my green light over here on the connecting block, and everything worked out fine. So as far as I'm concerned, the unit does work.